When I tell people I'm going on a barge cruise in Europe, they picture me on a cargo barge with coal and whatnot cruising along the canals of Europe. But as you can see, the Panache is anything but that. In fact, it's a luxury boutique hotel with fine dining and offering experiences that you won't likely forget. So let's step aboard and explore as we cruise along the canals of Alsace-Lorraine. Make no mistake about it, this is a luxury experience. Price points range from about $750 per day per person, but that is all inclusive. That includes booze, luxury accommodations, gourmet dining, French wines and cheeses, and all activities ashore.
I think they can see themselves in the crazy. Yeah.
One of the things that I really enjoy about barging and about being on Panache was the ability to step off the barge at a lock and walk to the next lock, or even better, to jump on one of the free bicycles made available for use and cycle along the canal. We spent long days cycling, sometimes up to 30 kilometers, that's about 20 miles, on these beautiful roadways alongside the canal. After an enjoyable morning ride, we'd come back to the barge, where we'd typically have lunch, and of course with those French wines. And then in the afternoon, we would go out for another excursion. And this would be typically in a van, where we'd go to some cultural sites, such as the Marc Chagall stained glass here in this beautiful chapel, followed by a museum. A new experience for me was cruising through a series of 2 tunnels that were nearly 2 miles long. In fact, we had candlelight lunch in one of the tunnels. On one evening, we had dinner outside where we had local specialties on board the barge. And we also overnighted so that we could enjoy some of the nightlife, and it just happened to be a big celebration that night. One morning we visited a local glassmaker, and then we got back on the barge and cruised along to another small town where we jumped into the van and rode to the hilltop for views from a beautiful chateau. As you can see, the scenery was just stunning. This was also a culturally immersive experience. We visited a boulangerie patisserie one morning where they were baking bread, and we got to go behind the scenes. The smell was absolutely wonderful and the experience divine. Well, we did this quite a lot. We also got to go to some local cafes and experience local specialties such as the picon, which is my understanding is some kind of liqueur and a beer. It was refreshing and delicious. In this short video, I can't possibly do justice to this wonderfully rich experience on Panache, so I encourage you to take a look at barge cruises in Alsace-Lorraine and elsewhere throughout Europe.